Welcome, everybody, to It Tastes Different Gaming News. What's in the news today? Microsoft announced their new consoles. Kinda. All right. So let me just whip this out here. All right. The new Xbox CEO, Don't Squeeze the Sharma, discusses next-gen console, codenamed Project Helix. Greatest code names ever. And then they come out with a device and it just dog crap. After taking over as CEO of Xbox following the surprise departures of former heads Phil Spencer and Sarah Bond a couple weeks ago, new leader Ashish Sharma has publicly, and I mean publicly, revealed the code name of the next generation Xbox. In an X post, Sharma shared she met with Team Xbox this morning to discuss Project Helix, the code name for the next generation Xbox. According to Sharma, Project Helix will lead in performance and play your Xbox and PC games as part of their promised commitment to the return of Xbox. Sharma doesn't provide any more details than sharing the Project Helix logo, but confirms she'll be attending the Game Developers Conference next week to discuss the upcoming console with partners and developers. Great start to the morning with Team Xbox, where we talked about our commitment to the return of Xbox, including Project Helix, the codename for our next generation Xbox. Project Helix will lead in performance, play your Xbox PC games. Looking forward to chatting about this more with partners and studios at my first GDC next week. Her first, and I'll be honest, I don't care if it's her last. Despite ending a rocky console generation, we know that Xbox was committed to releasing a successor to the Xbox Series X and S, dating back to 2024 when former Xbox head Phil Spencer told employees the company had no plan to stop making Xbox consoles. Xbox also announced last June that AMD will power in its next generation consoles as part of a multi-year partnership with the tech giant. Today's news comes after Xbox colossal leadership shakeup that saw Microsoft Gaming CEO Phil Spencer retire and Xbox President Sarah Bond resign. Some say removed. On February 20th, Ashish Sharma, previously the president of Microsoft's Core AI, not their offshoot, no, the Core AI. You know what that means? Unemployment. Was appointed to... That's what it's feeling like. Was appointed to Spencer's former position with longtime Xbox executive Matt Deep in the Booty, promoted to Chief Content Officer to work alongside her. Although Sharma has no prior experience working in video games, she stated in an email to employees that she intends to understand what makes this work and protect it. She also responds to fears of AI integration in future Xbox games, stemming from her former position by saying, games are and always will be art crafted by humans and created with the most innovative technology provided by us. That's some bullshit political talk right there.
Should have said provided by AI.
Yeah. All right. Let me just tuck this away here. So, they released a clip announcing the Project Helix. I got Nick all hot and bothered. He's like, no freaking way. He hit play. And it went for what? 7 seconds? And it was just Project Helix logo. That's all. That's it. And Nick, what was your favorite comment? This could have been an email. And then that's perfect because that's literally all they gave us. So my question is, why? They're obviously far off before they actually announce a true console. I don't see that happening for quite a while. There's way too much crap going on in the world. So why would they even bring this up right now? To try to stay relevant, to just keep investors happy, or because they thought, why not? I mean, I really don't get it. Am I looking forward to new consoles? Yes. Am I looking forward to new console prices? Hell no, because they're going to be dog crap. So let's find out. So it's going to be a console hybrid PC, whatever they
Just
call
a damn
those.
PC.
Yeah, it's exactly what it is. Because right now, what I'm talking to you on is an Project Helix, because I could play Xbox games and I could play PC games. And with the right program, I could play PlayStation. So, what do you guys think? Pat, you're like an all black. You're hard to see because of lighting. So let's go to Nick. He's all pretty. He's got his Final Fantasy shirt.
I think they're going, or I think they brought it out to kind of stem some of the
Hatred.
the hate, yeah, as well as going to GDC, to get partners and developers and things like that probably interested or hyped for discussions.
Please play
and talks.
on me.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't really say much about it. Yeah, it's a 7-second video that just says nothing but Project Helix on it, and that's it. I thought at first time I played it, I thought the video messed up, and I played it again because I was like, oh, it messed up and stopped. And then I played it again, and it went on, and it did the same thing. And I'm like, what is wrong with this video? I'm like, oh, it's 7 seconds long. That's it. Like, why even announce it? Exactly. This could have been an email. Just tell us that. Great. I'm like, I don't care about code names. You guys do code names all the time. Like, it's not going to come out as Project Helix.
Scorpio.
Which makes me think, what do you think the name of the next Xbox will be? I don't think it'll be a series anything, because they never stick with their naming scheme. So what do you think? What do you guys think? Now my son said that he thinks the next Xbox will look like an Amazon Echo, like the tall ones, that look like a cylinder. I said no, that it's going to be a cube. I think it'll look very similar to a Steam machine. This is going to be a cube. And I said what they should call it is Xbox Squared. So it's Xbox, the original name, but with a small 2 up in the upper right-hand corner. So it's Xbox Squared, and it comes out and this is a square.
That's lame. We're in 3 dimensions. It's Xbox cubed.
Yeah,
It's Xbox
agree.
cubed.
Xbox cubed.
I think it's going to be what's the poop emoji? That's the shape.
Oh,
That's what it's going to be. It's going to be the big.
I thought you were
poop
drawing
emoji.
a hookah. It's a hookah. You just suck on one end, and that's how you play.
That's
your
how
games.
it's powered.
That's how it's powered. You got to blow into it.
Yeah, that's
be
that's your subscription fee right there.
The next Xbox commercial, the Xbox Helix commercial, was nothing, just like the next Xbox is going to be nothing.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I think essentially it's just going to be a Steam machine.
it's going to be
That's
it's going to
what
be a
it's gonna
cafe PC. Is all it's going to be. It's going to be a little cafe PC. I don't think they're going to do anything special. They'll probably get the rectangular box like we got this year again, and we'll just have PC. It'll just be another computer. Do you think they're going to eliminate the drive?
I think so.
I don't think so.
I think they'll have a slot.
I think,
Or maybe they'll do what PlayStation did, detachable one.
The detachable slot.
that's a
the
good
Pro.
possibility. I think they'll continue with.
So they don't have to have 2 SKUs.
They'll have like the
I don't think they'll do 2
N64
SKUs this time.
That's what I'm saying.
Stick it
So they
on
don't
there.
have to do 2 SKUs, right?
Right.
Yeah. But I think they'll want to continue with
It'll
the
be like
slot
the Pringles
because
can.
I'd be okay with it. I like
Put the
Pringles.
disc in the top and it spits it out the top.
Yeah, or it comes out the
Or
ass end.
that's what you're gonna say. You put it in the top and it shits it out the other end in pieces.
That's how it
Yeah.
cleans the disc.
Yeah, it shits it out in pieces.
But
You are no
know,
longer
I-
allowed to trade this in. You insert it in, you own it. Actually, the
Yeah.
console owns it. You get rid of your
The
console,
console
it goes
owns
with it.
Yeah, you
It
have to pay
eats it.
subscription to get it out.
It's not a console. It's a paper shredder.
No, I think they're going to continue with the disk drive because I'm going to bet they'll implement where you could play old Xbox games, and I mean 360 and all that. I think they'll want to continue that, but I think there'll be a lot of AI integration. I really do. I think they'll try to use
Clippy
AI.
will come and help you beat your game.
Pretty much. I mean, Sony's working on that. AI. to
Hey, I
help
see
you
you're
play.
stuck on a puzzle.
Yeah, let me do
Shut
it
up,
for you,
Clippy.
dumbass. Are
Let
you
me help you
stupid?
with that.
Let me help you with that. So
I see you opened an Excel spreadsheet.
No, I opened up Resident Evil.
That's why I need the sheet.
Holy shit.
Yeah. I think this new console is going to be the last console. I'm really, though, Pat, I think you were close to, Microsoft, because you thought Microsoft wasn't going to do another console. And I'm really surprised you're not correct on that, because everything's been leading down that road.
Because they're not doing another console; they're doing a computer.
And it's true. That technically that is true, because it is just a computer. I mean, it's a pre-built, powered by Best Buy PC.
You need to start taking bets. Is it going to have a Windows OS?
Yes.
Yes.
It's going to be
Absolutely.
Windows stable build, right?
Yeah.
Now, Nick, didn't you say a long time back you wonder if they'll actually, and that might have been an article or something we read, where they might just have them built by various people, and they can.
That was something I thought of, because that's what Steam did originally with the Steam machines, and they might go that route. I could see them going that route with this, where they have a schema, right, and then other people can build them, like HP, Dell, whatever, Gateway. They're not around anymore, but at least I don't think they are. But and then you could just buy those particular brands, so you would have different pricing in the market, right?
Yeah.
But then you would have different SKUs, right? You would have different ones that have different power specs, which could get a little crazy. I'm wondering though. They could do that. I think it'll be Windows based, yeah. But I'm wondering if they'll make it, kind of what we talked about in a different video, if they'll make it subscription based, where you don't actually purchase the next Xbox, you have to subscribe for it
for life.
So what you're saying is your computer is just subscribing to Xbox like Game Pass?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they send you the device and you.
They already did that. Remember, you could do a rental.
Yeah, but you ended up paying it off, right?
Yeah.
But this one's like you never pay off. It's kind of like back in the day, where you got cable internet and they'd send you the modem and you'd be renting that for.
Yeah.
Unless you bought the modem outright.
Yeah. When you didn't realize that you'd been paying
or cable TV.
You've been paying on that modem for like 4 years and you bought it like 10 times over by now.
Or like cable TV, you'd pay for the set-top boxes. Like some of them, Some of them they would include it for free as like
a promotional item for the first year, and then
a little winky. Hey, sign up.
I think it'll be a Windows-based system and it'll have Windows IoT on it.
I don't know what that means, but I know what
it used to be called Windows Embedded. It used to be called Windows Embedded. So if you ever looked at a kiosk that had Windows on it, it was probably Windows Embedded. It's considered long-term service where you don't have to buy an operating system every year. It's usually good for like 10 years or something, before, and they just roll out very small, stable builds. So there's like a Windows 10 IoT is Internet of Things is really what it stands for. And I don't know why they decided to call their long-term service Internet of Things. I mean, it's just long-term supported Windows.
It's Microsoft. I'm surprised they didn't call it turkey shit.
It's very stripped down version of Windows that doesn't get a lot of updates because there's not a lot to update. We used to call it stable build, right? Windows stable build. But yeah, so I think it'll be I think Nick's correct. It'll be just like the Steam Deck. It'll be a small square cube PC, and it'll be boring, just like because the person who's taken over doesn't really know anything about gaming and what gamers like. So they're getting a cafe PC.
Dude, she had a DS when she was a little girl. She knows all about games.
She also tried to pawn off that she plays games, and she had a gamer account that had been live for like 2 weeks. Didn't think anybody would notice that.
No. Yep. Yeah. When you work for Microsoft, when you work for Xbox and your gamer score is 5 and it's from playing Ninja Turtles on the 360 2 weeks ago, you're not a gamer.
Yeah.
Playing Fruit Ninja.
Fruit Ninja.
It just got miscalculated as Ninja Turtle.
Yeah. I meant to hit Ninja Turtles.
But yeah, I just think it's going to be, and Nick probably does have a good point. I mean, they did that with their handheld, so why wouldn't they do that with the console? Like, we're not going to make the console. We're going to license everybody else to make the console, but they have to adhere to these specifications.
Right.
Yeah. I mean,
that does get a little messy in the market, but You know?
Well,
No,
I mean,
not
if it's
really when you think
basically
about
a
back in the
if they have
PC,
like if they have a specific schema, I guess that they have to follow, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if it's
At least the
basically a
base
PC,
schema.
doesn't it basically follow the same rules as PC games? I mean, if they're going to design, they're going to design the lowest tier or lowest, valued one, but it still has to meet current, the ability to play a current game. Even if it's not at max settings.
Yeah, they would have a minimum, probably like a minimum schema on it. Like you can only go this low with the specs, right? Up to this high.
Yeah, it's like my son's computer can't play Doom Eternal.
Right.
No, Doom the Dark Ages. So I can't buy him a graphics card, obviously, so he could play it. But I mean, these things are going to be options for people, but those people have to really sit down and go, okay, which is going to be worth it?
It's hard to get excited, though, right? I have no reason to buy an Xbox. I have no reason to buy an Xbox next gen.
Yeah.
Well, nobody does. That's what's weird about their whole scheme now. And I mean scheme as in scheme. It doesn't make sense if you're going to be a publisher to everybody. Why waste the investment of your console? I mean, they're not doing time frames in a lot of their games for PlayStation. They're starting more and more games to go out there.
Day one, yeah.
Yeah. And, and Sony is
and PlayStation's the opposite. Yeah.
The PC market. So, and Steam
is
really
just an option, right? I mean, that's all they're giving people is just an option outside of the options they already have.
Well, and it could be popular for them because people don't need to buy a Steam Deck or a Steam machine, right?
Right.
I mean, the Steam Deck, sorry, that's a different concept. That's a handheld, but
that's the handheld,
the Steam machine, nobody has to buy it, but people will buy it when it comes out, I guarantee it, because it's a pre-built PC that nobody has to think about. And that, because I think Microsoft's
plug and play experience, right?
Microsoft's going to do the same thing.
It's a console is what it is. That's why people buy consoles.
Well, no. Microsoft's going to do the exact same thing that Steam does today, is works for Steam Deck. And whenever the Steam machine comes out, everything will have the stamp on there. Works for Steam machine. And then Xbox will be the same way. Works with Xbox squared or cubed or whatever.
Or poop
stamped
emoji
on there. Right? And that's what it'll be on there. It'll be tested and validated to work with this, Steam machine or, in Xbox's case, the Xbox cubed or squared or double helix or whatever the hell we got going on here.
Double helix. No,
I call it the Helix. So.
I love my Xbox Series X. I that's my gaming machine. But I don't foresee any reason to buy the next version of it. Period. I mean, I don't even see a reason to buy the PlayStation with the way they're rolling out first party games. So to me, I just wonder why they brought this up now. That's the whole thing that makes me wonder, is because it doesn't, to me, don't make sense unless it's just to keep investors happy. Hey, we're still doing shit over here.
Hype, more than likely to get to garner hype. Right?
And it might be trying to push away some of this negativity they've been getting because of, the people like Phil who, for all intents and purposes, brought Xbox back from the dead. And then I don't know what this lady, Sarah Bond really did for anything, but, they're both gone, and this AI lady and nobody I know of likes AI except for, dancing Batman videos. We want. So.
We don't want our AI in video games is what we do.
No.
I'm gonna quote Big Bang here and say Xbox because they said Helix. What would Xbox be if they were attached to another object by an inclined plane wrapped helixly around an axis? Screwed. Because that's what a helix is. A helix is like a spring, right? Except for when you're attached and wrapped helixly, you're screwed. That's what Microsoft is.
Right.
Nobody's gonna buy their shit. I mean, somebody will buy their stuff.
There'll be people that buy it, but
I will not be partaking.
Well, it's like this. I won't say I'm not until I know a lot more.
The only way that I would consider it is if they had to put something on there that's not coming to computer.
That's true.
I mean, that's really the only point.
Absolutely true.
Or my computer completely kicks the bucket and I just can't afford to build another one to the specifications I want.
I'd probably get a Steam machine.
Yeah, I would probably be on board with that too. But I mean, the draw of the Xbox Next console is that I could play the Xbox games and the PC games, which I guarantee you, it sounds like it's just going to be a computer. I can have Steam loaded onto it, right?
All right.
So,
then
I guess it depends on what's
how is that?
time,
How do you think Microsoft's going to work that with Xbox PC game? Are they going to monitor how well it does and then just start drawing back their PC games and make it a more of a time frame just to put them on their console PC?
No, I think
thing?
No, they're just going to put them everywhere. They'll just stamp it with works
better on Xbox Cube.
Yeah. Designed for Xbox Cube or something like that, just so you know that what you're buying will run on the Cube. Because they used to do that with their older, they used to put designed for, or not designed for, but made for, or
right,
or works whatever. Works best on. Yeah, they used to do some little tagging like that.
Yeah,
and
when
Steam does the works on Steam Deck type thing.
They do the Steam Deck verified.
Yeah. They did that.
And so it'll be something like that.
Xbox they did that when the Xbox verified. Series X came out, and they were
I think that's what it was.
Over from the one, they would have the little Series S and X compatible things are optimized.
Optimized. Like there you go. That's the term for it. Optimized. That's what I was looking for. You
like remember Nick, Final Fantasy 13. They optimized that for the Series S and X, and
did they?
They did. Yeah, well, yeah, because you told me to check it out.
Oh, did I?
Because it looked fantastic.
13?
Yeah, it looked fantastic for what it was. The problem is that the gameplay does not hold up on that thing. Not at all.
So yeah. I mean, they talked a whole lot about nothing, and now we're talking about a whole lot of nothing.
Yeah, they Seinfeld it.
They did. I was about to say, just like
and I thought the same thing, Nick. I thought the video locked up. I'm like, did it just lock up? And then I was like, what the hell did Shane send me? Because Shane sent it, and it played, and it was over, and I'm like, and it didn't load in YouTube. It loaded in the browser, and I'm like, something's fucking broke. So I went to YouTube and played it, and I'm like, still nothing. And then I saw the same thing you did 7 seconds, and I'm like, is this a joke? Right. So they're basically saying the next Xbox is nothing because you're just showing me nothing.
I told Nick, I was like, I had a feeling you guys would question that. I was going to say something, but no,
I thought it was not legit at first. I thought it was not legit. I thought it was somebody's making a joke about Xbox's commercial is just like Xbox nothing. This commercial is showing off an Xbox that doesn't exist because Xbox isn't going to exist.
Well, all I know is right now my Xbox is my favorite place to play third-party games.
I haven't turned that motherfucker on in so long.
Oh, no, I'm playing right now. I'm finishing up Resident Evil 9, and I'm really enjoying it, and it runs and looks great. But I'm not going to buy another console for it right now, another Xbox or PlayStation until that I know the prices are going to be within reason. I mean, I understand prices are going to go up, but I mean. Why,
at this point, you're looking at $1,000 console with RAM and storage prices.
It's going to be more than that because the way the prices keep jumping and jumping and jumping right now, by the time they get to manufacturing processing, that shit's going to be $2,000.
Maybe they're banking the AI bubble will burst, but that's not Microsoft. They're not banking on that.
They're banking on AI.
They are banking on AI.
I think they're banking on it to be able to use lesser products and use AI to make them better.
To compensate for it.
Compensate, yeah. They're like old men in sports cars. They're compensate. All right. So what do you all think? Do you think Xbox is just trying to save a little bit of face because every step they take is a big downhill troll through a pile of crap? Do you think this Sharma is going to completely, how do we want to put this?
Gently lead Xbox into its final resting place. Lead Xbox gently into the night is what she's going to do.
I was thinking more like Amber heard the bed, but yeah, that too. So
her plan
back and shoot it.
That's what's going to happen.
Sorry,
their plan is to gently take it into the night, but they're going to take it out back and shoot it as quickly as they possibly can.
Yep. Yep, old Yeller got to go.
Yeah.
Let us know what you think, though, in the comments
You're shitting
below.
on the floor anymore. Gotta take you out.
Sorry, Grandpa. All right. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, notifications, all those good buttons that help keep you up to date with what we love to talk about, video games. See ya.